Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Ironman progression series. In the last episode, I kind of went over the last 3 years of progression. Link is on the screen now if you want to check that out. So one of my immediate goals, which I'm aiming for, is to go to TOA and hopefully get a few uniques. Now unfortunately, I do want a few bits of gear before I head there, and that does mean I have to return to Zora, which has not been kind to me in the slightest. I've been incredibly dry at Zora. It's been painful, but I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling like we're going to get something. As you can see, we are now at 1062 kc, and I've got a mutagen, a jar of the swamp, and my first unique, which was at 825 kc, the serpentine visage. Now I really want to get either the Tanzanite fang or the magic fang, but first things first, I'm going to save myself the heartache and I'm going to try and go for something that I'm definitely going to get. So I'm going to take a cheeky trip to the moons until I get a unique. Okay, so on my long journey, I'm going to quickly go over some of my Moons of Peril collection log. I've got a couple items, but it would be nice to fill this in. I mean, Moons of Peril is some fantastic mid-game gear, which is actually going to help me out even now. For my first lunar chest, absolutely nothing, and I accidentally dropped it all on the floor. Brilliant. And this is my second chest. I'm feeling lucky, I'm feeling lucky. No, I'm not. Chest number 3, nothing again. And nope, nothing. And a quick cheeky mobile kill while I was cooking dinner. Did we get anything? Nope. And nothing. Nothing again. Nothing again. And nothing again. And nothing. Ah, so much for getting an easy unique. Nothing again. Lunar chest before me. And it didn't matter anyway because I didn't get nothing. Brilliant. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so this is going to be the last one before I head to bed, unless I get a drop, but I didn't, so I'm going to head to bed now. Quickly going to try and get one in before work. Let's hopefully get lucky. No, nothing. And nothing. Surprise, surprise, nothing again. And nothing again. Oh, finally! We finally got ourselves an item. Alright, we're going to have to go for the back-to-back now. That's a pretty good one as well. Eclipse, Moon, chest plate. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so we're only one piece off of completing the full Eclipse Moon, which is pretty cool. That is a good start. Let's hope for the back-to-back. And are we going to get the back-to-back? Absolutely not. And nothing. I decided to go for 100 chests, even as I'm so close, and that's a nicer number. Well, to be honest, I'm probably just putting off the Zora grind because how much I hate Zora. Nothing on chest 98. 2 more chests and Zora time. Second last chest and nothing as usual. Okay, anything on the last chest? No, nothing. So that's enough procrastinating. It's time to go back to Zora. A place where I even foreshadowed how unlucky this account would be. Look how lucky I've got with my Zora. I've got all the Zora uniques, I got a mutagen, and I got the pet in 447 kc. I think that's probably my RNG ruin for life. Little did I know that would come back to haunt me. We are now incredibly dry on Zora. Now, the 2 main uniques I'm after is the Tanzanite fang, which can be used to create the blowpipe, and most importantly, and the thing I really want to get, is the magic fang, which can upgrade my trident of the seas to the trident of the swamps, which actually gives me a max hit of +3, which is going to help out massively when we go to TOA in the future. So a quick rundown on my gear, what I'm going to be using for Zora. Well, obviously we got the Tanzanite helmet. We're going to check the charge on that. So we're 96%, so obviously we'll be able to sustain that easily throughout all the kills. Which is not too bad. Obviously our bow's corrupted, so that's not too bad. We're going to use Barrow's gloves, the Arania boots. I got Arania boots about on drop rate, to be honest, on a Slayer task. But that's a good hybrid setup, and I'll be using them because our spec weapon, and my best spec weapon for Zora, is going to be the Crystal Halberd, which I'm going to use obviously on the melee phase. Ring of Suffering, obviously. Arva's Assembler, Necklace of Anguish, because we're going to be doing a range only method, and then my crystal body and legs. Now I'm just going to check them because I'm not sure how many charges I've got. Okay, so I've only got about 3,500 charges on each of them. Hopefully we don't have to go back to Gauntlet, but if we do, it's just something that's going to have to happen. Obviously we've got the Imbued Heart, which we're going to be using along. I'm going to change my spellbook in a minute. But obviously, with the Book of the Dead, we're going to be casting some thralls. Hopefully, that should speed up some of the kills. And that is the first kill. Obviously, no unique. So we're starting at 1065 KC. I'm just praying to God it's not going to be another 800 odd kills. If I get to 2000 and I've only had the Serp helm, yeah, I would be fuming. But hopefully, it's not going to take that long. That was very clutch, run out of food, but that's our first 4-kill trip. A little bit shaky, to be fair. I haven't done Zora in a little while, but I think we're going to get back into the swing of things pretty fast, so yeah, it shouldn't be too bad at all. And that should be kill 1100, and surprise, surprise, no drop yet. Hang on a minute. I just got a double snakeskin drop. And the kill before that, I got another double snakeskin drop. Are you taking the piss? Okay, so my range pot situation. I usually use 1 per kill, so I've got plenty of range potions. I don't know why I was even worried. Food, plenty of equipped crown bombs, and my sharks. I've got a load of manta rays, but now Zora stopped dropping manta rays, and I'm getting all this absolutely crap shark lore, which I haven't actually used any or tried it out yet, but by all accounts, it is pretty naff. Why was my rigger still on? Oh, I'm wasting prayer. The only things I am going to worry about is my crystal armor. I'll wait until it gets down to about 1,000. So I'm hoping I should get a couple hundred Zora kills out of that. And then, yeah, then we'll probably head back to the gauntlet. I've got 1 shark at full health. Do I risk it? Yeah, fuck it. There we go. I don't know why I was even panicking. And I'm going to get rewarded now with... Oh, yes! Pure Essence and Snakeskin. Oh. Beautiful. You love to see it. Do you know what? I just realised on that last kill that I didn't even sit my ranging potion. Yeah, I like to make it hard. This is the big one. This is 9 times drop rate. And absolutely nothing. Ah, you bastard. Ah, fuck. And as long as I don't die here... Oh, that was a bit sketchy at the end there. But that is the big 1,200 kills. And surprise, surprise, no drops. We're also getting close to the loot tracker, getting up to 128 kills, which is obviously the drop rate for one of those 4 uniques. So I'll see you back in 3 kills time. But with that kill comes 128 KC on the loot tracker. I mean, I did do a few on mobile as well, so I've probably done like 16 to 20 maybe on mobile. So obviously it's not the full kills of this episode so far. There we go, 128 on the loot tracker, and obviously no uniques because, you know, my account's cursed and we'll never receive them. But 14.6 million. Most of that is in bloody Zora scales. That's insane. 5 dragon halberds. Oh my god. 3 spirit seeds. Absolutely disgusting. To be fair, a lot of this is good skill and supplies. I mean, the dragon bones, always good prayer. Sharks now as well, because obviously it doesn't drop manta rays. I did get 1 manta ray drop. To be fair, my manta ray supply used to be able to keep up with my kills, but the drops are so rare now. Obviously only 1 drop in 128 KC. Yes! Yes! Tanzanite fang! Oh, that is brilliant. It's not exactly the one that I've been after, but that is fantastic. What kill count was that? 1,234 kill count for the Tanzanite fang. That's my blowpipe sorted. I don't really have many darts for it, but that's besides the point. Obviously, that is amazing, but I don't think I can stop here. Because obviously the main thing I wanted to get was the magic fang. So I think I'm going to carry on this grind. I think what I'm going to do is, obviously we're at 1,234. I'm going to go for 1,400. Maybe 1,500. I'm just going to see how I feel. I mean, that's quite a few more kills to go. But that is mad. And we're going to have to go now for the back-to-back. Come on. Fingers crossed we get the back-to-back. That would be fantastic. And the back-to-back. What the hell? Perfect Zora. That was unexpected. We got Tanzanite Fang and Perfect Zora in one trip. I'm probably got enough actually supplies to get through another trip, so let's crack another one out. Let's get the back-to-back-to-back of stuff. Double Shark Claw drop. What a load of crap. Oh well, I can't complain. Tanzanite Fang is absolutely sexy. I can't even remember how to use that. I think I've got to chisel it. And if we use the chisel on the Tanzanite Fang, there we go. That is our blowpipe. Oh, I can't. I was going to wield it then, but I can't because I haven't put any darts in it. But there we go. That is pretty sexy. That is nice to have on the account. I'm not going to bother using it just yet. Oh, do I use that as a spec weapon? Maybe not. I think I quite like how the Crystal Halberd can absolutely smash him on the melee phase. So I think I'm going to stick with my sort of setup as it is. That is kill 1,250. Ooh, Spirit Seed. Oh, yeah. Oh, Onyx. Alright, well, at least I've got something. That's another one of the uniques. We're just one off of now to getting the rest of them. Oh my god. That completely caught me off guard as well. I was not expecting that. That's an Onyx. An Onyx is good. I mean, I've still got one more Tanzanite piece of jewelry to go as well. So, yeah, but oh, that orange writing, that got me then. But that's 2 uniques in one day. That's pretty good going. That's pretty good going. I've just got one more to go now. Let's have a little look at the old collection log. So we're now at 1,283 KC, we got that. And we're just missing the Magic Fang. Obviously we're missing the pet and the mutagen, but I do not care about that. All I care about is getting that Magic Fang, which is, to be honest, when I started this Zora grind, was the only thing I really, really wanted, was the Magic Fang. Having the Trident of the Seas is a bit embarrassing at my level now, so I really want to get the Swampy boy, but alright, that's good. We're going in the right direction now. We've now had 3 uniques in 1,283. We are slowly clawing back. Is the back-to-back on? No, it's not. That is 1,300 Zora KC. Now, I've made the decision. I am definitely going for the 1,500. I think that's like a nice clean number. It's kind of sort of almost 3 times I should have seen everything. I think that's a good number. Another 200 KC. That's a good chance I'm going to get another unique and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm going for. I probably am going to have to do some gauntlet though at some point because yeah, I'm almost down to the 1,000 charges. So yeah, we'll be doing that at some point. So another day, another Zora. We are back on the Zora grind. Yesterday was pretty nuts. Obviously, we got ourselves 2 of the uniques, 2 separate ones which I haven't had before as well, which is pretty nuts. And I've done a few this morning. We're looking at 1,337 KC. I'll probably tie in if I get a drop or something exciting happens. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. And that should be kill 1,350. Oh, got a little bit. The green text threw me off then. I thought I might have actually got something. Still going, still killing. I'm definitely going for the 1,500. In fact, I might actually go for 1,536. And there's a reason behind that specific number, because that will mean I should have seen every item on the collection log. Well, the 4 uniques that I'm going for anyway. I should have seen every single one of them 3 times. I am so dry. I'm still super dry. It has to change. Surely I'm going to get some drops soon. I have to. Double snake skin again. What the hell's with me and getting bloody double snake skins? Okay, so I've been doing a few cheeky mobile kills and I've managed to get myself another serpentine visage, which is a little bit of a kick in the teeth. Obviously, I would much prefer something else, but at least I'm seeing uniques. So that's 2 days in a row now that I've seen uniques, which is pretty nice. And that is a big kill because that is 1,400 Zora KC. And we're still missing the Fang, but to be honest, I'm not too bad. I'm not feeling too bad. In the last 2 days, I've had 3 uniques. Obviously, the double up on the Serp Helm was a bit of a kick in the teeth, but at least we're seeing drops. And to be fair, I'm actually keeping the Serp Helm. I decided after a while that it might be nice if I get the other mutagen, or I could, you know, have different colours, you know, a bit sad like that. But anyway, that is 1,400 kills. However, I have come to realise I might be facing the issue. The issue of my crystal armour is now down to 800 charges. I am definitely not going to be able to see it through to the 1,500 mark. I'm thinking if I go to Gauntlet, maybe get 4 or 5 corrupted gauntlets done, that should be more than enough. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done Gauntlet in a very long time, and this is probably going to be a little bit shaky the first couple kills, but hopefully we're not going to be here too long anyway, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh my god, well that was like the longest kill ever for some reason. 4 minutes 44 seconds. Well, to be fair, that was a good tester. That was a good tester. And are we going to be rewarded? Okay. Oh, 12 crystal shards. That is beautiful. That's what we love to see. And that is another kill. That was a little bit faster. Jesus Christ, it's still quite long though. Let's have a little look and see if we get rewarded. Another 10 crystal shards. Beautiful. Oh my god. No! Fuck! Oh, that was so stupid. 29 health as well. What the hell was I doing? We are back on track. Another kill in the bag. 4 minutes. For some reason, these kill times they seem insanely long. But there we go, 7 crystal shards, that's it. Oof, that was a bit of a tough one. And that is another kill, and we're going to get ourselves a weapon seed. Enhanced weapon seed, no, 11 shards though. So I'm doing a couple gauntlets on mobile, just the standard ones, because I did try a corrupted, but it did not work out very well. It's been a little while since I last on the mobile ones, but do we get a decent drop? We are going to get, what's that, 6 crystal shards? Oh, probably better doing the corrupted. And that is 298. And we're going to get our enhanced weapon seed. No, 8 crystal shards though. And he's dead. Simple as that. And then I loot this chest over here. And I'll get myself... Oh my god. For a second then I thought I had the drop, but I'll take that though, because I can use that to get more crystals. So that is kill number 300. Let's see if we get anything decent. 11 crystal shards. I mean, that's obviously the main reason we're here anyway, so that's not too bad. And obviously I have that crystal weapon seed, so I'm going to quickly make that into an acorn and get that planted. So for now I'm going to chuck my crystal shards in. So that gives us a total of 4,500 charges, so more than enough to finish our 1,500 and odd kills of Zora, so fantastic. So our crystal tree has grown, so let's check the health. Nice XP drop, and if we chop it down, hopefully we should see 31 crystals. That is beautiful. Almost 6,000. Almost 6,000. That is perfect, and that should easily last us, well, for the foreseeable future, to be honest. So we are back on mobile, and I cannot escape the double snakeskin. Honestly, this game hates me. Oh my god. I've literally just got the jar swamp again. Wait. And I just got double snakeskin. Hang on a minute. That's literally back-to-back double snakeskin drops. And a jar of swamp. Honestly, this game is just doing everything it can to upset me. I don't believe this. Well, that is a resounding 1,450 KC. And we get Torstal Seed. Was that it? Torstal Seed. Zora scales. Man, that sucks. But a quick look at the collection log for Zora. And no magic fang. No magic fang. To be fair, we've only had 4 drops. 4 of the unique drops in 1,450 KC. And that means we are under 100 to go now, so we're on the sort of home straight. Am I going to see that magic fang before we stop? Who knows? I'm praying to God that we do. Oh my god! No way! We done it! Oh my god, I've got the drop! Holy shit! Oh, and I was so close to being finished as well. No way! Oh, that is beautiful. That is so good. And what kills counts that? 1,457. Oh, that is so good. Oh, that is just such a relief. I am finally done at Zora. Finally done. Well, I'm not. I'm not finally done. I'm going to go for my 1,500 kills. I've only got 43 left to go. I might as well do it. I might as well get them out of the bag. The Zora scale is always going to be useful anyway, but that is beautiful. Who knows? Who knows? I might get the pet or something, that would be sick. But there we go. One of each of the uniques. And we also got a mutagen and the Jar of the Swamp. If I got the pet and the mutagen in the next 40 odd kills, that would be sexy. But who knows? Let's see. Okay, so that is the trip complete. I'm going to have to make the Trident of the Swamp, so we're going to have to do it straight away. So I'm not sure if I have to uncharge it first, so I'm going to, okay, uncharge it. I lose some of the money, but we'll do that, and then I'm going to have to get some more scales out, I think. I think I've just got enough scales to cover it. But if I then attach the magic fang, did I not do anything? I need a chisel, of course. Okay, we are now all chiseled up. And let's have a look. So, use the chisel on the magic fang. No, use the magic fang on the trident. There we go. One uncharged toxic trident. That is beautiful. And then we can chuck this in. 2,500. And there we go. We have one fully charged Trident of the Swamp. That is sexy. Oh, I might as well chuck it on as well, aren't I? Oh yeah, now we're looking decent. So I'm thinking, let's try it out. Let's do a couple of Zora kills with the gear and we can finally try out our new Trident. So let's do it. Let's jump in for a couple cheeky kills with a few switches and see how well this goes. So I've done a couple trips now with the mage switch, and to be fair, the kills, bar the last one, which is a bit slow, they're all pretty fast. I mean, way faster than just camping the crystal bow, but to be honest, I just can't be bothered with the switches. So I'm probably just going to stick with the range only method for now and camp the crystal bow. But yeah, it was nice to give it a little testing, and yeah, I'm so happy now that I haven't got that much more Zora left. We've got 33 kills until I no longer have to kill Zora for a very, 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 very long time. So yeah, super happy. And that is 1,500 Zora kill count. And with that, I am finally done. Wow, that has been a hell of a grind. But I'm just so glad. Quick look at the old collection log. So 1,500 kills. We've had one mutagen. We've got a Jar of Swamp, Magic Fang, Serpentine Visage, Tanzanite Fang, and the Uncut Onyx. And obviously a shit ton of Zora scales. So we're going to have a quick look at the loot tracker. So obviously I did kill a bunch of them on mobile, so they weren't tracked. But 390 of them were. And it comes to 57.6 mil. Obviously the Tanzanite Fang, the Magic Fang, and the Onyx. I did have the Serp Visage, which dropped on mobile. But other than that, it is looking very, very good. Battle Staffs, 280 Battle Staffs, 17 Magic Seeds. That's pretty insane. We did get ourselves 8 Dragon Halberds as well. I'm going to probably out them in a minute, so we've got some cash. I did die a fair few times, probably about 4 or 5 times maybe across the whole filming of this video. But yeah, not too bad, and a bunch of raw shark, which is good because I am desperately low on food. So yeah, it's going to be nice to cook all of them. So there we go. I have myself my Serp Visage, which I had before I started. But across this video, I've managed to get myself the Trident of the Swamp and the Toxic Blowpipe, which I was trying to wield then, but I haven't put any darts in. But yeah, it's been a pretty successful video, I'd say. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't, you might find Zora sneaking into your house at night. And you do not want that, trust me.